guys, what's up? This is part 3 of the Galactic Origin video for Duel Links, and today we will be covering the rares within them. The first card is My Body as a Shield. This is a quick play spell card that says when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or a monster effect that would destroy a monster or monsters on the field, except during the damage step, pay 1,500 life points, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. This is a large price to pay, but with a strong monster that has obviously taken a long time to summon, you will want to do as much as possible to protect it. So from that argument, you would be fine with the life point cost, provided you run life point increasing cards as well. The next card is Sphinx. This is a light beast level 10 with 3000 attack and 2500 defense, and its effect is you can pay 500 life points to special summon this card when Pyramid of Light is on the field. This card cannot attack during the turn that it is normal summoned or special summoned. This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. If this card destroys a defense position monster as a result of battle, inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to half of the attack of the destroyed monster. This card is not only a decent beater, but can cause damage equal to half of the monster's attack, even if it's in defense mode. The summoning through the Pyramid of Light makes it very easy, as this is a 500 life point cost to bring it out. This is one of the cards necessary to bring out Thinian the Great. The next card is Sphinx Thalia. This is a light beast level 10 with 2500 attack and 3000 defense, and its effect is you can pay 500 life points to special summon this card when Pyramid of Light is on the field. This card cannot attack during the turn that it is normal summoned or special summoned. This card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. If this card destroys a defense position monster as a result of battle, inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to half of the defense of the destroyed monster. This works the same as Sphinx, however inflicts the damage to half the defense of the destroyed monster. This is the other card necessary to bring out Thinian the Great Sphinx. Next card is Refusion. This is an equipment spell card that says activate this card by paying 800 life points, then target one fusion monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, banish the equipped monster. This can revive a fusion monster that has been lost. This is obviously best suited within a Jaden Yuki elemental hero style deck. This card is UFO-roid. This is a light machine level 6 with 1200 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one machine type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck in face-up attack position. This lets you bring out any machine monsters, provided it is 1500 or less attack, and was the card necessary to fuse with a warrior to bring out UFO-roid Fight. The next card is Cybernic Cyclopean. This is an Earth Beast Warrior level 4 with 1400 attack and 200 defense, and its effect is while you have no cards in your hand, this card gains 1000 attack. This card is good as a last resort if you have nothing else, so it becomes 2400, but this can be situational, especially if you have something in your hand that you cannot use straight away to enable this effect, such as a level 5 or higher monster, as they require a tribute. Next card is Disciple of the Forbidden Spell. This is a light warrior level 4 with 1700 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is when this card is summoned, declare different monster card attributes equal to the number of Disciple of the Forbidden Spells in your graveyard. If this card attacks a monster that has a declared attribute, destroy the monster with this card's effect without applying damage calculation. This card, if played well, can instantly remove a monster without battling. However, you should note it's only when you are attacking, so you'll need to find means to protect this whilst it's your opponent's turn. This works best against attribute-specific decks, most commonly water decks. The next card is Elemental Hero Ocean. This is a Water Warrior level 4 with 1500 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is once per turn during your standby phase, you can target one hero monster you control, or in your graveyard, return that target to the hand. This is able to recover your used elemental heroes and can provide access to cards to make your fusions. I have often had problems where I will have the polymerization in hand and one of the cards, one of the fusion materials needed to make the fusion monster. I will summon the monster and it ends up getting destroyed before the next turn, only to draw into the other fusion material. The next card is Neospacian Aqua Dolphin. This is a Water Warrior level 3 with 600 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is once per turn you can discard one card, look at your opponent's hand and choose one monster card in it. If you control a monster with attack greater than or equal to the attack of the chosen card, destroy the chosen card and inflict 500 damage to your opponent, otherwise take 500 damage. This is able to get rid of a monster from your opponent's hand, as well as make them take 500. The next card is Elemental Hero Aqua Neos. This is a Water Warrior level 7 with 2500 attack and 2000 defense, and it requires Elemental Hero Neos and Neospacian Aqua Dolphin. Its effect is must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. Once per turn, you can discard one card, destroy one random card in your opponent's hand. During the end phase, shuffle this card into the extra deck. This card is able to get rid of a random card from your opponent's hand. The next card is Neospace. This is a field spell card that says Elemental Hero Neos, and all fusion monsters that list Elemental Hero Neos as a fusion material monster gain 500 attack. Fusion monsters that list Elemental Hero Neos as a fusion material monster do not have to activate their effects during the end phase, but shuffle them into the extra deck. This makes all Neos and fusions having Neos to gain 500 attack, as well as stopping you from returning the fusions back to the extra deck. The next card is Field Barrier. This is a continuous spell card that says field spell cards on the field cannot be destroyed. Neither player can activate a new field spell card. You can only control one field barrier. This card prevents your opponent from activating a field spell, as well as protecting your own field spell. This is useful when paired with something such as Neospace. The next card is Neospace Pathfinder. This is a Light Warrior level 4 with 1800 attack and 800 defense, and its effect is you can discard this card to the graveyard to add one Neospace from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This searches out for your Neospace field spell. The next card is Gladiator Beast Alexander. This is a Light Beast level 6 with 2400 attack and 600 defense, and its effect is this card cannot be special summoned except by the effect of Gladiator Beast Dimikari. If this card is special summoned, it is unaffected by the effects of spell cards. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can return it to the deck to special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Alexander. This becomes immune to spell cards and is a decent beatstick monster for the deck, but it has to be the correct Gladiator Beast and it has to be very specific to only a Gladiator Beast Dimikari to bring it out. The next card is Gladiator Beast Murmillo. This is a Water Fish level 3 with 800 attack and 400 defense, and its effect is when this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, target one face-up monster, destroy that target. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle it into the deck, special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Murmillo. This card is able to destroy a monster, so you can get rid of difficult to remove monsters. The next card is Gladiator Beast Bestiari. This is a winged beast, level 4, with 1500 attack and 800 defense. And its effect is, if this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy that target. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, you can shuffle it into the deck, special summon one Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except Gladiator Beast Bestiari. This can get rid of a back row and is one of the fusion materials for the fusion monster. The next card is Testape. This is an Earth Beast level 2 with 700 attack and 300 defense, and its effect is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. This lets you bring out any Gladiator Beast level 4 or lower. The next card is Colosseum, Cage of the Gladiator Beasts. This is a field spell that says, place one counter on this card each time a monster is special summoned from either player's deck. All Gladiator Beast monsters gain 100 attack and defense for each of these counters on this card. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can discard one Colosseum, Cage of the Gladiator Beasts to prevent this card from being destroyed. This card encourages you to swap out your Gladiator Beasts, as they will in turn get a small stat bonus. The next card is Gladiator Beasts Respite. This is a normal spell card that says, shuffle 2 Gladiator Beast cards from your hand into the deck, then draw 3 cards. This is a neutral card. You do not plus or minus, however you can draw into better Gladiator Beasts as a result of this card. The next card is UNIX. The next card is UNIX Searcher. This is an Earth Machine level 4 with 1600 attack and 400 defense, and its effect is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one UNIX monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck in face-up attack position. This acts, as it says in the name, as a searcher for the UNIX monsters. The next card is Ally of Justice Searcher. This is a Dark Machine, level 3, with 1400 attack and 100 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, you can discard one card to select one face-down defense position monster your opponent controls and change it to face-up attack position. Flip effects are not activated at this time. This helps you to deal with stronger defensive monsters or to reveal any surprises your opponent has for you. The next card is Ally of Justice Cosmic Gateway. This is a Dark Machine level 8 with 2400 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is, if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters including a light monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. This card works against certain decks such as the fairy one used by the characters in the game. The next card is our UNIX Accelerator. This is a Wind Machine at level 4 with 1500 attack and 1900 defense, and its effect is, when a UNIX monster is added from your deck to your hand, you can reveal that monster to special summon it. This card can enable a monster search through an effect straight onto the field. The next card is the Grand Jupiter. This is a Dark Warrior level 8 with 2500 attack and 2000 defense, and its effect is, once per turn you can discard 2 cards, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, equip that face-up monster to this card. This card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of the monsters equipped to it by this effect. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one monster card equipped to this card by this card's effect, special summon it to your field. This card is made more powerful from whatever your opponent has, as well as having the ability to bring that monster to your side of the field, either to attack your opponent or as a tribute. The next card is Gladiator Beast Esidaril. This is an Earth Beast Fusion level 5 with 2500 attack and 1400 defense, and it requires 2 Gladiator Beast monsters. Its effect is, must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. You do not use polymerization. This makes it just a beat stick monster with no real effect to use. The next card is Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven. This is a Fire Beast Warrior level 3 with 200 attack and 1800 defense. And its effect is, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can set one Fire Formation spell card directly from your deck. Fire Formation spell and trap cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This card can search out a spell card for the archetype, as well as protect your back row from destruction. The next card is Fire Formation Tensu. This is a continuous spell card that says, during your main phase, you can normal summon one Beast Warrior type monster, in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 100 attack. This adds another normal summon and gives a small attack increase to your monster. The next card is Fire Formation Tenken. This is a continuous trap card that says, activate only during main phase 1. When this card is activated, target one Beast Warrior type monster you control. During this phase, its effects are negated. Also, it is unaffected by the effects of cards other than this card. This applies even if this card leaves the field. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 300 attack. This protects that monster from cards, and it provides a decent attack increase to your monsters. The next card is Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Buffalo. This is a Fire Beast Warrior level 4 with 1700 attack and 1000 defense, and its effect is, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send a total of 2 Fire Fist or Fire Formation cards from your hand and or face up on your side of the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use the effect of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Buffalo once per turn. This card can revive itself to provide some field presence if you are unable to draw into a monster card this turn. The next card is Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. This is a Fire Beast Warrior level 5 with 2000 attack and 500 defense, and its effect is, if you control a Fire Formation spell or trap card and no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. This enables you to bring out for free, provided you have no monsters. The stats aren't great, but it may be enough, coupled with the attack boosting effects of the Fire Formation spell and traps, to make it a considerable threat. The next card is Hymn of Light. This is a ritual spell card, and its effect is, this card is used to ritual summon Saphira, Queen of Dragons. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal 6 or more. If a ritual monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card instead. This card provides a one-time protection for a ritual monster who would be destroyed by battle or card effect. The last rare card is Backup Squad. This is a continuous spell card that says, each time you take 1000 or more damage by your opponent's card effect or their monster's attack, draw one card for every 1000 damage you took. This can be very risky if you depend on this card, as the life point can make it closer to losing the duel, but if you can draw into the right cards for the time, it could be worth it. These are the list of rare cards in this pack. What do you think of these cards? Do you like the Gladiator and other archetype support? Is there something missing from them? Some of this support that is key to the deck? And how are you going to use some of the more random cards to be introduced, such as the Grand Jupiter? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Some things will never change.